Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now in this video what I want to do is to basically do a first look or first overview of Vue 3. I have created a project in Vue 3 before, however it wasn't something that I continued on, and I am going to go ahead and pull up my terminal, and I'm gonna go to Firefox Dev, or let me just grab it from here, and I'm gonna show the reason why I have not yet really used Vue 3 just yet. Alright, so this is open. So we're gonna go to verifyjs.com, and I may make some typos because I have a new setup and I'm still getting used to it. And let's go to get started. Alright, so this right here, this first alert here, is the reason why I have not really been using Vue 3 just yet, because this is one of the reasons actually, because one of my main projects or application is using Vueify as its core UI library, and because it doesn't really support it, I haven't really had the time to really test it out and anything like that. In addition, one of the thing is before it was actually released fully, I didn't really want to use it. Then I wanted to wait until a major official release. But up to this point, I haven't really seen where it's like fully official just yet, to some extent, because even in the CLI, it's saying, I believe it was saying preview. I'm not sure if it has changed just yet, but we're gonna go ahead and go over it. But for the main part, this is one of the reasons why I haven't really been dabbling into it that much. So let's just go ahead now and start a Vue project. So obviously, you're gonna have the Vue CLI install, so you can do Vue version, and it will show you the version. And once you have this, then you know that you have you can see this, you know that you have Vue install. So we're just gonna go ahead and do Vue create. Well, actually, I'm gonna cd into my dev folder, projects, Vue, and then we can do a Vue create. I'm gonna call it Vue 3 app. Alright, so we are basically gonna go ahead and create a default Vue 3 app. So now you can see that we now have it as a default. Usually what it did was just give us a preview, but now it's fully integrated, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on the default. Alright, so now that is installed, I'm just gonna go ahead and cd into Vue 3 app. Let's clear this out. Let's open this in one of my favorite editors, which is Atom, and I have a fresh installation of Atom, so I may need to possibly install a plugin or so to actually get that Vue support. We do not want to show this, so let's get rid of this. No, I do not want to send usage data, and I thought the project would have been open in here. Let's just go ahead and open that. Alright, so here is our Vue 3 app. I do not have any plugins or anything to actually like allow this to look better, but let's just go ahead and look at some of the main stuff that comes in here. So let's look at the main JS. So one of the newest thing is that it is now changed to this create app, which I think is awesome. To some extent, it really remove a lot of unnecessary code, I believe, that was there, and this just looks a whole lot better. To some extent, I would say it just looks much cooler. This create app, in the app, that view, nothing has really changed that much. Let me see if I can change this to just JavaScript for the time being. Just JavaScript. Alright, so that can work. That can work. I don't think there's a view in here. So we're gonna work with JavaScript. And this is pretty much the same, but I've heard and I've seen some amazing stuff as it relates to the improvements that were made for this, and they're awesome, and we're going to take a look at pretty much all of them in subsequent tutorials that I'll be creating. But for the time being, pretty much all we're looking at now is just what comes by default. There isn't that much change as it relates to this, but basically we have just a default app at the moment, so we only have like the default, so we do not have the store, and we do not have router. So as a result, we won't get much in here, but this is awesome. This is the only change that is really there, that for the most part. Let's go ahead and run the app and see what it looks like. So yarn serve. Let's open this in the browser. There we go. It looks pretty much exactly like the normal one, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of changes that the Vue team has made. We're not gonna touch on we're not really gonna touch on anything that much in this video. I think this is where I'm going to actually end this video, and then we can go back and look in subsequent videos that will be following this, or tutorials. I'll go over some of the main stuff, but basically the only change for the default app is just this create app here, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.